How's it going, everyone? I'm here with one of my successful client stories. I'm here with Karson. He is the assistant basketball coach at Minnesota State Basketball, located in Minnesota. Karson, just introduce yourself and why you brought Sedulo Media in to work with the team.
I'm Karson Arrenholz. I'm an assistant for the Minnesota State men's basketball team. We brought Ben in to do media, help us with all of our social media, get photographs, video, and just overall improve the appearance of our program social media.
Talk about the kind of the goals, where we were 2 years ago with the social media account and where we are now.
Our goals grew throughout our time working together, where at first it started with photography, then we did some short videos, just trying to recap what we were doing on the floor. And then going into year two, there was a larger focus with us getting the Jumbotron on having content within the game, as well as creating a hype video, and then improving the overall attendance of our events. So Ben began doing Facebook marketing, and we were able to drive attendance as well as do all those other things with the graphic design, the social media appearance, and then videos and photography.
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about some of the more specific. So, you talked about adding that Jumbotron. Some of the videos that we made for that Jumbotron would be the hype video, the minute-long video that gets the crowd amped up before each game. Just talk about the quality of that work and kind of the workflow and what that was like to add into the program's arsenal.
Yeah, the hype video was big time. Every person that came in the Taylor Center throughout the year was surprised by the quality of the content. And I think it was unique to make it to the national championship and Final Four and see that Ben's production was on the level of CBS's production when we got that far. Looking up at the Jumbotron, our hype video was just the same as that quality. So obviously, it was just overall a great look for the university, for our basketball program and for the community of Mankato to have such a high quality product to welcome in the Jumbotron.
Talk about some of the short form video content that we put out quite frequently throughout the season. The reels that showcase different highlights throughout the season. Talk about why the players like it and how it's been useful to grow the actual page, to grow the follower count on the on each social media page that we have.
Yeah, the Reels did a great job of capturing different moments within a play, whether it was the slow mo to break a play down. It really allowed our guys to let people see what they are able to do on the floor, and that's how social media is trending right now. So we were able to grow our page pretty significantly off those short form videos, and it was really beneficial all across the board. It was good for our players, good for our page, and people were really paying attention to what we were putting out there with those. So we were really excited to have any sort of video product that our guys could put on their page.
Talk about the quality of the photo shoot that we did at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, the quality of the photo shoot was great. We use those pictures for everything from the beginning of the year to the end. Like if we have to make a graphic, we are able to go back and draw from those pictures. And it's really nice for our guys to have such high quality content that they can share with their families, post on their social media page. And it just looks good for the program. It's not like it's a low quality picture. It's a very high quality photo that those guys will have forever, can share with their family and share on their social media to make it look better and make our program have an overall consistent brand.
You talk about overall consistent brand. Talk about like the cohesiveness and professional look of all of the graphic design content matching all of the video content, matching all of the photography throughout.
Yeah, our program was able to build a social media identity where at the end of whether it was the end of a reel, the beginning of a game day graphic, everything had a pattern that followed along. So if you saw something on social media and it could even be the explore page or an advertisement, you were familiar that that was with our program. So we were able to create an identity within our social media and have a brand that promoted, and it looked professional. It looked good, and people recognized that that's Minnesota State basketball.
I like it. For anyone who might be interested in working with me, in my company in the future to establish, that similar brand identity that you're talking about. What are some attributes that you liked about working with me as a person and our company?
I think the thing that I appreciated most about working with Ben was that he was punctual and reliable. When we do a photo shoot or we need something produced, you are 100% sure that it'll be done on time. He was very personable, and that was big to, especially in the sporting industry, to be a part of our team and have our guys be comfortable enough to build a relationship. We had a great relationships from the coaching staff all the way down to our players, where that was the big part where he became a part of our program. The third thing is Ben's motivated. We had pretty clear expectations for what we wanted to get accomplished through this season, and he went above and beyond those. He established the brand identity, and we knew that that was going to be the case. But then he was able to repurpose some of the content that he created for us into advertisements that ultimately led to a sold out arena for multiple games, multiple events, and we didn't expect that coming in. He just went above and beyond.
Thank you, Kars, for hopping on here today over Zoom. I know I moved down out of Minnesota now, but I really appreciate all the time that we were able to spend together. It truly was a big blessing to work with you and your staff. So thank you. I appreciate it a lot.
Thank you. Thank you for everything you did, man.